Guys, it's time for an emergency update video about the Bitcoin price, because as you guys know, I'm still in around $10 million of long positions, and as I mentioned earlier in today's video, the first video I uploaded today, I mentioned that I think that the bulls have a great chance of breaking out of our falling broadening wedge today, and actually the bulls had another breakout attempt that actually failed. So what does this mean now for the Bitcoin price? Does this mean now that we should close our longs and we have to expect a huge correction to the downside? Or does this actually mean that the bears are losing power and we can expect a breakout out of this falling broadening wedge tonight? I will let you guys know exactly what I think is going to happen. I will also update you on my trades. As you guys can see, I still have almost $10 million in long positions open at the moment. I have a Bitcoin long, I have Ethereum long with almost $300,000 in profit. We will also take a look at the Ethereum chart actually today, maybe later in the video. Depends on how long I have to talk about the Bitcoin price, because I want to push this video out as soon as possible so that as many people as possible can see it before the breakout or the breakdown happens. So as you know, I still have huge long positions open, a $3.2 million trade, a $5 million trade. So I'm actually still in over $10 million in long positions. After, you guys remember it, I called it in today's video that I will open, or in the first video of today, I called it that I will open a new long position, and I for sure also did that, and this long position is already in a great profit. But still, we really have to keep an eye on the Bitcoin price, because like I said, the last 4-hourly candle definitely got pushed below the resistance line of this falling broadening wedge. But we don't only have to look at the smaller time frames, we also have to look at the bigger time frames to determine the possibility or the probability of breaking out to the upside during the next couple of hours. Let's just jump right into the bigger time frames and take a look on the daily chart. But before we do that, actually guys, I would really appreciate it if you could smash a like on this video. We reached almost 200 likes on my last upload. Thank you very much guys for that. Also, welcome to all the new people that just subscribed to my channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to subscribe, make sure to activate the bell, and also share this video with your friends if you want to support my channel. But let's just jump right into the charts, like I said. And on the daily time frame, I mentioned it earlier, we still have those two very big bearish chart patterns that will definitely break out during this week. And as I mentioned, I think the smaller time frames will actually decide in which direction we will break out. I personally, right now, still expect a breakout to the upside. I know guys, this video may have scared a few people, or my introduction may have scared a few of you, but I wanted to make sure that everybody watches the video till this point to know that I actually still expect a breakout to the upside, because as we know, if support or resistance is tested multiple times, the possibility of a break of that support and resistance increases exponentially with every retest that we see. And so far, the bulls didn't only retest this resistance, no, the bulls already broke this resistance 3 times on a big time frame, on the 4-hourly time frame. I mean, for sure the bulls got sold off every time by the bears, but those sell-offs take huge amount of selling pressure. So the bears, for each of this sell-off, to sell off, if the price breaks above a support or breaks below a resistance, for example, in this case now, the bulls break above resistance, the bears have to take huge amounts of money to sell off this breakout to the upside, because the bulls are very bullish. People are looking at the charts, they are thinking, wow, we are breaking out, I'm going to open a long. Even before we see the confirmations, we have a lot of traders that open trades before we have a confirmation, and all of this buying pressure has to get sold off by the bears to keep the price below resistance. And the more that this happens, the more money the bears, the more likely it becomes that the bears or the bulls, depending if we're talking about support or resistance, the more likely in this case it becomes that the bears run out of power. But guys, this is, in my opinion, speculation till tomorrow morning, because for me it's already 12 AM actually, so it's in the middle of the night already. I have to go to sleep very, very soon. But I wanted to make this fast update video so you guys know what I'm looking at. if I wake up tomorrow, there's just two very simple options. If I wake up tomorrow and the Bitcoin price got rejected at this very important resistance line, I will close 30 to 40% of my long positions, because we have to expect a dump down to maybe even $45,000 or lower. And then the probability of the bulls pushing the weekly time frame back above our 8-year support and resistance becomes very, very unlikely, because we have 4 days left in the week. If we now correct for 2 days, it's very unlikely that the bulls manage to push the price back above this 8-year resistance line on the weekly time frame within 2 days. So I will definitely take huge amounts of profits from my longs if I wake up tomorrow and I realize, okay, we didn't manage to break out of this falling broadening wedge. The other way around, if I wake up tomorrow, so in around 8 to 12 hours, and I see that a 4-hourly candle closed above this very important resistance line of our falling broadening wedge, I will definitely make sure and scale up my long positions. But as you guys already can see, we have to wait another 8 to 12 hours before we can take action on our trade, because right now I still think we are in an immense decision mode, because we have a bullish continuation pattern. This definitely supports the bulls. We have a lot of wicks above the resistance, which definitely supports the bulls. But we know that the bears are definitely still in the market, because otherwise we would have already closed a 4-hourly candle above. So the likelihood of us breaking to the upside gets higher and higher each time. But the bears also get a chance to bring the price down immensely with every close that doesn't close above this resistance. So I think the deciding 12 hours are coming up right now for us, which is why I'm uploading this video, even though I'm very tired. Maybe you're realizing my English isn't that good as usual, just because I'm already very tired, but I just wanted to give you this very important update, because this is the only thing I'm going to look at in the next 8 to 12 hours. This is really the only price level I care about at the moment, because this price level will also decide if we break our very bearish chart patterns on the daily chart. This price level also decides if we are going to close our weekly chart above the 8-year support and resistance. So this is really the only price level I'm right now watching for the Bitcoin price, because it really decides on all the other time frames, on all the bigger time frames in the near future. If you guys enjoyed the video, I really have to go to bed, I'm completely tired, then smash up the like button. I would really appreciate it if we could reach 100 likes again. I know, guys, my English wasn't as good as always in this video. I hope you don't mind, or it didn't annoy you or anything, but I think this update video was very important, so everybody knows what to keep an eye on in the next 8 to 12 hours. Like I said, me personally, I still think Bitcoin bulls are a little bit stronger than the bears. I think the bulls are still in market control, especially with the fractal I showed you earlier in today's video, in the first video I uploaded today. So I still expect a breakout to the upside in the next 8 to 12 hours, but we never have a guarantee. There's always a small percentage or a small chance that we don't break out to the upside, and then I definitely want you guys to know that I will definitely take a huge amount of profit on my trades, and also scale them down a little bit to just reduce the margin in the trades, and in that case also reduce the risk of me losing any money. But as I said, I would really appreciate it if you could smash up the like button. Let's reach 100 likes again. Leave a comment down below if you enjoyed the video. And other than that, I would really appreciate it if you could subscribe the channel and activate the bell. We almost are at 1,000 subscribers. Thank you very much for the support, and also share the video with your friends if you want to support me the most. But I would say, I will see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye.